Hi guys, I'm going to break this video into 3 parts. The first part, items that you must buy from the pharmacies in Singapore. The second part, I'll talk about the main pharmacies and the nuances between them. And the third part, I'll be covering tips that you must know if you're shopping in Singapore. The first item that you must get, especially if you're very prone to mosquito bites, is this thing called Ceramose. As you might already know, dengue is quite common in Singapore and dengue can be extremely dangerous and sometimes it's even fatal. My son is very prone to mosquito bites and he gets very bad flare-ups. We brought him to the infectious disease doctor and the doctor was explaining to us that Ceramose is the only product in Singapore that is effective against warding off mosquitoes. I know that many people tend to buy the mosquito patches, but those are not as effective. And the reason is Ceramose contains this ingredient called DEET, which is the ingredient recognized for its ability to ward off mosquitoes and it prevents you from getting things like dengue or malaria. This is a ceramide dominant blend, so it's very gentle and moisturizing on the skin. This is 100% formulated and manufactured in Singapore and it's widely recommended by the doctors. I know that many tourists also use Singapore as a base to travel to the rest of Southeast Asia into countries like Malaysia or Thailand. And if you're going to these countries, there are also a ton of mosquitoes because of our climate here in Southeast Asia. I highly recommend that you grab a bottle of these. Now, Ceramose is considered a more pricey mosquito repellent. This cream is free from fragrances and free from parabens, and it's safe to use above age of 2 months old. So it can be used on young children, which is why I love this product. Research has also shown that Ceramose repels mosquitoes up to 66% longer compared to the citronella-based repellents. It is formulated according to WHO guidelines and it's approved by Singapore's National Environmental Agency to be safe and effective. So Ceramose is actually the mosquito repellent, but it's under the same line as Ceradan, and Ceradan works as a really good skin barrier repair cream. It's very moisturizing, it's great for gentle and sensitive skin. The second product is my favorite, and this is Subalm. Now, Subalm is an award-winning product and it's designed and formulated by the National Skin Centre in Singapore by doctors. Subalm is made to soothe, and this product was created because the doctors felt that the existing moisturizers in the market did not relieve itch fast enough and they were not moisturizing enough. This product combines the cooling power of menthol, again with ceramides, to ensure that it's moisturizing on sensitive skin. Similarly, this contains no fragrances, no parabens, no preservatives, and it's safe for use even on very young kids. So they have a regular Subalm version and they also have a kids version. This is suitable for dry, itchy, sensitive, and even eczema-prone skin. So if you happen to have a mosquito bite and if it gets very inflamed, put on Subalm immediately and it helps to reduce the redness and the flare-up. This is super effective. My kids scratch a lot each time they are bitten with mosquito bites, and Subalm so far has been the only effective cream to help provide relief, especially when the flare-ups get really bad. Today, they have a wide range of products under Subalm. They have face cleansers, body cleansers, moisturizers, sprays, and also a dedicated children line. So again, formulated by doctors in Singapore, and this is something that I highly recommend getting from the pharmacies. The third product is a must that I have in my house. 90% of Chinese babies I know also use this product, and this is a UE oil. So it comes in a very traditional bottle like this. There are actually 2 different brands that look very similar. It doesn't matter which one you get, but UE oil comes with a logo with 2 apples on top. In Singapore, when a woman gives birth to a child, it's quite common for the mom to hire a confinement nanny for the first 1 or 2 months to help care for the mother and for the baby specifically. And many confinement nannies recommend this oil. So how you use it is after you shower the baby, you would rub the oil on the baby's tummy and it helps to reduce air inside. I put it on my babies right before they go to sleep and it offers them a lot of comfort. So just a story to share, I had a friend visiting from the US a couple of years ago and their baby was really tiny, he was crying a lot and he couldn't fall asleep. And once we put this oil on his tummy, he fell asleep immediately, and before my friend went back to the US, he asked us to buy a couple of bottles for him. This is made up of natural and herbal ingredients, so they have menthol, which provides the cooling effect. There's also eucalyptus oil, which is known to be anti-inflammatory. Also peppermint, cinnamon, clove, and ginger. This helps to soothe the stomach, it improves circulation, and it helps to treat any sort of gastrointestinal discomfort. I also use this on myself when my tummy is not feeling too good. Next next product is Tiger Balm, and I must say that this is quite a globally popular product because of its ability to relieve pain or discomfort. It's produced by the Hopper Corporation, which is based in Singapore. Tiger Balm is much stronger than UE oil, and I would not use this for babies or very young children because it can get quite hot. Now, Tiger Balm first originated in Burma in the late 1800s by a herbalist called Ao Chu Kin. It was then later developed and marketed in Singapore. Ao Chu Kin, which is the herbalist who formulated this, used to work in a court for the Chinese emperor. He then moved to Myanmar, where he opened a small pharmacy. He developed this unique product to provide relief for muscle pain and joint pain. This Tiger Balm comes in two versions. There is the red ointment version and is the white ointment version. The difference is that the red version is hot in nature and the white ointment gives a cooling sensation. The red ointment contains cinnamon, which also explains the color. The red version is good for muscle aches, joint aches. It's used to treat arthritis. It's more effective if you want to use it for things like neck ache or back aches. The white version contains eucalyptus oil and is more effective if you want to treat things like headaches or if you have cold symptoms like nasal congestion. You don't have to buy Tiger Balm in this form. If you prefer, they also sell patches which you can use to stick on your body. I love these. I always have this on my bedside table. I do get headaches quite often and this is what I use them for. The next product is Zambak. I always thought that Zambak was a Southeast Asian brand, but I realized that Zambak is a patent medicine that is produced by Zambak Company, which is based in Leeds in England. This was first produced in 1900s as a herbal balm and antiseptic ointment. So this product can be found in Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, and in South Africa. I grew up with this product because my grandma always applied it on us each time we had little cuts because of its antiseptic properties and when we have insect bites. It comes in a small metal tin like this and it is a dark green paste. The next product is Brand's Essence of Chicken. I grew up drinking this every week, especially during exam season. My mom would make us drink a bottle of this each morning before we go to school. So Brand's Essence of Chicken has been here for the last 180 years. It is made from an all-natural extract of fine quality chicken processed under high temperatures. It is fat-free, it's cholesterol-free. Some people don't really like the taste because it can be quite strong, but for me personally, I really like it. I think it's quite savory. It's made from an advanced manufacturing process where the chickens are double-boiled under controlled temperatures and pressure in order to extract the goodness of the chicken essence and to preserve its natural nutrients. You can drink it room temperature, but how I like to drink it, because that's how I've been doing it since young, is to open up the cap and then put it in a cup of boiling hot water, leave it there for 3 to 4 minutes, and then I like to have it slightly hot. This really perks me up and something which I've been drinking since I was a child. The next item is bird's nest. This is something that's very big in Asian and Chinese culture. It's known to have incredible health benefits because of the amount of collagen in it. So a brand that you can find in the pharmacies is the Kinohimitsu's bird nest. It has a blend of bird nest, collagen, and seaweed, which is great for your skin and your body. Kinohimitsu is known for its beauty supplements and collagen. These products are developed in Singapore and it's also very popular locally. I don't drink bird nest as often as I like, but I do it once in a while just for general maintenance. It actually tastes quite good. It is mildly sweet and it's quite easy to consume. For bird nest, I like to put it in the fridge and to drink it cold, but I know that some people like to heat it up and drink it warm. It's really up to you. The last product is Pea Pak Gao, and again, this is a must-have in my refrigerator. This is good for nourishing the lungs, it eliminates phlegm, and it helps when you have a sore throat or if you have a really bad cough. I remember when I was working in London, I had this on my desk. There was a period of time when everyone in the team was sick. My colleagues were very skeptical when they saw me drinking this, but I offered a cup to a few of them and many of them loved it. They felt that it was so effective in relieving their cough. So how you can eat this is that you can eat it on its own. It's a very thick syrup. If you have a sore throat, I would recommend that you eat it on its own. If you're having a cough, what I like to do is to mix a big spoon of this into hot water and then to drink it. My colleagues loved it so much, I gifted them each a bottle for Christmas. You can get it in a big bottle like this, or if you're traveling, it also comes in sachets where it's a lot easier and more convenient to consume. Part 2 in terms of types of pharmacies in Singapore and the nuances between them. So there are 3 main types of pharmacies. There's Watsons and Guardian, and these 2 are the most popular pharmacies which you will see almost everywhere. And then there's also Unity, which can be found in the heartland malls. I would recommend going into either Watsons or Guardian. Watson focuses on a bigger range of health and beauty products, including skincare, makeup, vitamins, and supplements, whereas Guardian focuses more heavily on pharmaceutical and healthcare products. Guardian is known for providing strong pharmacy services, including consultations, prescriptions, and even physical screenings. If you're feeling a bit unwell, like for example, if you have diarrhea, or you got a cold, then go check out the pharmacy services. I would say more of Guardian outlets have them in there. Some tips if you're visiting the pharmacy. Tip number 1 is that if you are sick, go to the website of Watson and Guardian and filter for pharmacy and check the opening hours, because there may not be a pharmacist there all the time, and you also need to know which outlets have the pharmacy services in place. So check it first before you make your way down. Tip number 2 is bring your passport with you if you are shopping in the pharmacies. Tourists can claim GST refunds if you spend more than $100 in participating stores. So I would always check with the store first before you make your purchases. You need to request for a tax refund form, and you will need to show your passport as well as your boarding pass. Tip number 3 is that many stores like Watsons and Guardian, depending on the day or the week, they run their own promotions, and there are many 1-for-1 bundles, 20 to 50% off, and sometimes the discounts can get really good. So watch out for these campaigns and promotions that they run. Tip number 4, if you're traveling to Singapore from Europe or US, and if you're a big Korean beauty and skincare fan, then you don't have to go all the way to Korea. You can find a lot of the popular Korean brands in the pharmacies in Singapore, like Mediheal, COSRX, Vanilla. It's great because the prices are quite similar to what you find in Korea, especially if you can get tax refunds on these items. Yes, the range of products may not be as wide, but you can find some really popular products. The main Watsons and Guardian, they are both in Takashimaya, where the closest MRT is Orchard MRT. The stores are huge, and the Guardian Takashimaya also carries some exclusive Oliver Young products. That brings me to the end of my video. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you found this video helpful. Don't forget to give this video a like and comment down below. Have a great week ahead and see you guys on my next one. Take care and goodbye.